Well, good early morning, friends. Looks like we're back on TikTok for the time being, till everything gets, I guess, smooth over. So, had an interesting conversation with an individual I did a reading for today, and absolutely felt with the paranormal stuff they had going on in their home that they were a medium. And so they were wondering, how do I get this to stop? How do I turn this off? What do I do? How do I keep, negative things away? I'm scared to do anything with these abilities because I'm afraid something bad's going to happen. I'm afraid something evil's going to come in. Okay, here's the thing. If you got stuff going on in your home, I'm going to tell you, from the countless investigations that we have done and the countless people that I have helped, through readings, through reaching out, asking me questions and all about stuff they got going on. You got somebody in the home who's a medium, who's, really, or open, just absolutely open in the spirit world. Not all cases, but majority of them that we as a group have done, I have been involved with, that's been the case. Somebody there is a medium, and you got what I call a transient spirit. That is a spirit that comes around. You're a lighthouse, and so spirit sees you as a lighthouse out in the world, and spirit says, I can communicate with a lighthouse. You as a lighthouse may not know it, have any clue about it. All of a sudden, spirit comes in, and spirit wants to interact. It wants to communicate, wants to be heard, wants to be, seen, whatever. Could be recently past, could be way past, Either way, they want attention. That's when you get your stuff being knocked on, stuff being moved around, cold spots. Okay, spirit's doing all these things, wanting lighthouse's attention. You as a lighthouse, oblivious still. You're rationalizing things. Spirit's getting a little restless spirit. Okay, spirit's going to now start whispering. The noises are going to get louder. Stuff's going to get maybe pushed and really, with force across the room. You're going to get, maybe you'll get really, really, really cold spots. TV's turned on, radio's turned on, different things like that. Electricity, your lights will start blinking and stuff. You now, as a medium, lighthouse, you're noticing more. A little harder to rationalize things, but you're still doing it, let's say. Okay. Spirit's like, what have I got to do to get lighthouse's attention? I'm going to push. I might pull hair. I might touch. I might sit down right beside them and they'll feel the cushion go down. I might lay in the bed with them. I might get right in their face. I might make myself seen. I may have enough energy to make myself seen. Kind of hard to explain that now. Some people say, oh, I'm going crazy. No, that's spirit. So, doesn't mean that spirit's bad, negative, evil. It just means it wants attention. That's when you call somebody in to investigate and go that route. Now, you'll learn over time when it feels negative, when it feels bad, when it feels evil. And the thing is you got to learn protection. You got to learn to put up protection, put up your psychic protection, your white light, your bubble, whatever you want to use. You can use religious things, to whatever helps you. A friend of mine, I hate to put it this way, a friend of mine, good friend of mine, like an aunt to me, has told me all along since day one of being with her, meeting her, and being on two teams with her and everything. If you feel a pile of dog shit is going to protect you, then by all means, grab that pile of dog shit. Because it's really, most of the time with a lot of it, it's what you put into it. If I put into this pen, this is going to protect me. And I do this every day, every day, every day. I start putting that energy out there into this. Then this pen is now going to become my protection. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to put it on my shirt. I'm going to put it on my shirt and I'm going to wear it. Put it in my back pocket. I'm going to wear it. It's going to protect me. It's different. Here's where I have a problem with it. It's different because it's not like, say, salt or a blessed cross, a blessed medallion, blessed metal, things of that nature. That's like completely different. But if you find that this pen brings you protection, then by all means, that brings you protection. Kind of like with the Ouija board, and, it's all about intent. There's, that whole thing there. The thing is, keep your vibration high, think positive thoughts, keep your home, full of life and laughter and those kind of things, just, can something slip in? Look, I'd be lying. I'd be bullshitting you to the max if I said, oh no, nothing's going to come in. I'd be lying to you, because it can happen. It can happen, and you just have to recognize it. You have to find the power within to kick it out. If you can't kick it out, then you find the help to get you to kick it out. But just keep your vibration up. If they're coming around and they're in your house, and you ask them to leave, you put your protection up. Sorry about that. My mom called and interrupted the video at 12:38 at night. Where was I? Oh. You'll learn to feel them out. You'll learn to know if they come in, like I say, and you put your protection up. Look, let's say it's a family member and they're wanting to get across something. You start getting messages and you start feeling a familiar feeling with that spirit, that energy. You're starting to pick up things that's really letting you know that's a family member. Sit down and talk. Just sit down and talk. Quiet room. You don't have to turn the lights off. You don't have to do that, A lot of people think that, you got to do, ghosts or whatever only are out at night. That's not true. I can tell you that the majority of the cases that we do as a group, we do during the day. We do them during the day. Have we done cases at night? Yes. Have we done overnight cases? The group hasn't, but I have, yeah. But it doesn't necessarily have to happen overnight. You can do it during the day. When you feel comfortable, you feel them around, just talk in your head or out loud. Hey, who are you? Pen and paper. Write down what you get. And then simply tell them, look, you have to leave. You can't stay here. I need you to leave. And you have to go to the light. You have to go to your next destination. Wherever that is, you have to go there. But you cannot stay here. My spiritual family, my angels, my guides, my spiritual family is not going to let you stay here. So you need to go in peace. And I wish you well. Go. You have to go now. If they don't go, then that's a whole nother thing you have to do. And I can go into that in another video. But if you're going to know. I'm telling you, you're going to know if it's evil, if it's negative, so long as you stay grounded and you don't go at it or start feeling into it, so to say, with the mindset of fear. You can't let them. It's hard to do that when you got stuff being thrown around or you're getting touched and those kind of things. It's very hard. Believe me, before I went in doing this professionally, things here would scare me. I had a horrible demonic haunting in 2018. It was horrible. I had more stuff happening last year, but that was because of the person, my ex that was with me for 4 years. When she moved in here, that's when shit started going down. She was the catalyst for that. And once she got out of here, it wasn't long that the stuff just went away. And she tried to put that off on me, but it wasn't. It was her. Some people can be a catalyst. She's a medium, and some people can bring in the negative when that's what they deal in. So, yeah, just protection, put your protection up, and just do your research.